Hey, what's going on, Sagittarius? I hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a love reading for April 25th to May 1st, 2022. In this reading, Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your person's feelings towards you, your person's intentions towards you, and much more. But before we begin, I'd like to let you know that you are definitely very welcome here, Sagittarius, in this space with me as we go through this reading. I appreciate you taking the time to check this reading out. And if you feel that it resonates with you, definitely smash that like button and subscribe for future updates if you have not already. Let's go ahead and crank into this reading, though, for you. I have pre-shuffled some oracle cards as we move through the reading, and we'll also be clarifying the cards as we go through. So give me a moment, Sagittarius, and we'll see what wants to come through for you. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's go ahead and start off with this individual's feelings towards you. Okay. Knight of Swords, Hierophant, 5 of Wands. Very interesting energy here. So they're feeling towards you here with this Knight of Swords here is I get like a very uncontrollable desire to move in your direction here. You know, they may, I do feel like this person may have to sacrifice something to be with you, because you see how this Knight of Swords and the Hierophant are facing in two different directions here. So I'm getting very clearly like they feel you are the perfect opportunity in their reality to kind of break from some sort of power structure or tradition or a general way of doing things. This very well could be a person who was like married their whole life and like got divorced a few years ago and literally has never been with another person. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting like Sagittarius, like this person might be a little bit naive. You also have the 5 of Wands here in their feeling towards you. What I'm picking up on intuitively is like the person you're dealing with is quite pure. Like not someone who, this could be someone who has a lot of inexperience when it comes to love, but not in a bad way. Not that they don't know what they're doing, not that they're not a good person. The 5 of Wands to the Knight of Swords, it's like they don't know how to do this really. This could be the type of person who kind of attracted, I'm getting for some of you, they attracted people based on their status in a organization or something that is no longer really active or something that they just don't want. So it's like, you know, if you look at like your life, like for me, like when I was in high school, right? Or like even college, you know, you would attract certain people in your reality because of that. Like we went to the same school, and it's like maybe that's the only way you know how to get love. Once you're out I remember once I went out into the real world, and like I couldn't just attract people because they already knew who I was. You really had to like make a new impact on them. That was scary, and it did kind of leave me feeling like, oh, this Knight of Swords, like how do I even do this? I have all these emotions, but I don't remember how to do this. So basically, this is a strange feeling that I'm getting from this person. They could feel that you're involved with other people. They could feel that you're married already. They could feel that you're involved. You know, another message for others of you, the first one isn't resonating, Sagittarius. Sorry if I've been saying Leo, by the way. I don't think I have been, but if I've been saying Leo, this is clearly about Sagittarius. Sometimes I do that. Sagittarius, like the Hierophant and the 5 of Wands here, they could feel like you're already in a serious relationship with someone else, and they may just have to get more information. They may, depending on how much you know this person. Okay, so we'll have to see as we clarify though, but let's go ahead and move on to this person's intention towards you here. This person's intention towards you here, Sagittarius. We have the Emperor first and foremost, looking in that same direction as that Knight of Swords here. So this is probably someone who's very disciplined. Like I'm telling you, there's something about this person, Sagittarius. They're not just like they have standards. They don't really, even if they're involved with someone else at this time, partially, it's because the person's valuable to them. And it's like the Emperor here is someone who's in control of themselves, disciplined. Their intention is to bring that and to manifest you. But basically the 5 of Pentacles is the centerpiece to your reading. And you also have the 3 of Cups here. It's basically what I'm saying in their intention. Their intention is they feel on the outside. they could feel on the outside, the Hierophant in their intention. This could be to finally leave some sort of structure, like to maybe get you out of a structure if they feel that you're involved with someone else, Hierophant, Five of Wands, or they feel like you're in a job where you're already in like a flirtatious, like you have other options somewhere else. They're trying to pull you out of that Hierophant. I swear to God, they're trying to like say like, I'm going on this new direction, you can come with me too, but it may require, they may be asking you to replace one form of tradition or like way of doing things with another. This very well could be you come from different backgrounds here, Sagittarius, where like basically what I'm picking up on is like the Hierophant of the Five of Wands, like you might be like Christian and they might be like Muslim, and maybe if you want your families to come together, there could be like a sacrifice that both of you, maybe it's like you're foreign to each other. Is kind of what's coming through, because you also have the Three of Cups in their intention here. So basically they're willing to play the game to kind of like compete with other people for your attention depending on your situation here, Sagittarius. This is a gem. I kind of feel like this person's a freaking gem, but I kind of feel like as well, because they're a little bit, I'm just getting they're a little bit awkward maybe. Like even if they push, it's like the person, they could like push forward, like the Emperor, Knight of Swords is like all too much at once, and then it kind of like alienates them. Like this person could be someone, basically the universe is asking you to excuse them, Sagittarius, because there's a deep reason why they don't understand your social code. It's either because they come from a different culture, a different part of the country, or it's that they've never done it before. They've only been in like one monogamous relationship and they've completely forgot how to flirt. So their intention is to like learn how to do this again. Does this make sense, Sagittarius? It's coming through very strongly. Now also, let's look at the advice from Spirit for you. Okay, let's look at the advice from Spirit for you. Wow. So we have the King of Wands here in the advice. The King of Wands here is like to look at the bright side of this person. Like they might like, this person is most likely very attractive, by the way. King of Wands, like this person is someone who could change your life through some sort of like leadership in a positive way. Like this person's not a shadow leader, basically. King of Wands, Emperor, right underneath the Emperor as well. It's letting you know like this person's got some flash to them. Even though they seem awkward, underneath the surface, they're really the King of Wands. It's like the type of person, maybe they're like externally, like they seem like a little bit of a wussy, but deep down, like they have a reserved confidence, It's not, it's like usually the person who's like the loudest one in the room is like the person who sometimes is like the least confident, because they're trying to like compensate, they're trying to like trigger people and feed off their energy. Like this is the type of person that like you don't want to get into a fight with. Like literally, like whoever this person is, Sagittarius, it's like, if another person challenged them, they would this person probably gets underestimated. They get underestimated, and there's a deep power to this person. There really is. But for some reason, it's coming off as awkward. Maybe they have to learn how to hone their fire. I'm an Aries, I'm a fire sign, and sometimes you have to learn how to draw that heat, because if you just come too hot right off the bat, you're gonna freaking melt people, not in a good way. Now, it's super interesting, Sagittarius, the Death card to the 10 of Swords and the advice. This is a major let go, Spirit is saying. Once again, there's something about the Hierophant, a job, a family structure, a way of doing things. They're trying to pull you out of it. Remember what I've been saying here. They're trying to pull you to the left and down, but not down like into hell, down into the core of who you really are. This is getting weird. Basically, Spirit is saying you got to let something go if you want to make this work. Okay, and it's the advice. This person's worth it. Whatever you're holding on to, Leo, Sagittarius, the question is like, what have you gained from this? Are you really happy right now? Because some of you, like this person can make you very happy, but right now it just seems like there's like a few obstacles here. There may have to be a meeting of minds, but let's go ahead and see here. Let's go ahead and see. I've actually pre-shuffled some oracle cards. This is going to be the energy that you can embody to really pull them to you with your energy, the way that you show up in the world. You have Sir Nunos, life force, Sagittarius. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So like, deep down, even if they're awkward, this person's the King of Wands. This is also the advice for you. So let it be known that you're into this person. Flaunt your sexual energy in any way that you're comfortable with. Okay, in a flirtatious way, perhaps, is basically what I'm sensing. But I feel like you and this person have a lot of sexual chemistry. A lot. And that's always a plus. You also have Master Jesus, forgiveness. Okay, so there may be someone you have to forgive. Anyone blocking you from being with this person, if they're still dealing with someone, this card says you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. This is weird reading, man. Father healing. I'm telling you, like, there's could be a situation. If you're a woman, like, there could be a clash, like, not like a serious clash, but a clash between your father and this individual. It's almost like, father for healing. This person could be like, because a lot of times if you have unresolved wounds with your father, you try to attract men subconsciously who mirror that so you can fix your father. It happens with most women. They don't know about it, though. So basically, but it's not just negative here. There's some sort of weird father thing, though. So maybe you have to forgive your father to let this person in your life. If it's not as literal, right, because sometimes I take things literally, the autistic mystic. If it's not literal father healing, basically there's some sort of wound about masculinity in general, that it's a meeting of the minds, two cultures, two traditions coming together. You also have hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours, recognize your divine worth, choose loving thoughts. Hope. So have hope in this situation, no matter how awkward this person is. Or even if they're not awkward, like however they're making you feel here. Okay, because they may be making you feel like you have other options, or you know what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify why the Hierophant is here in their feelings towards you. Let's go ahead and see why the Hierophant is here in their feelings towards you. Why is it here for you, Sagittarius? Why is the Hierophant here? Last one. Okay, the Hierophant is clarified by the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands and their feelings towards you. So two knights now and their feelings towards you, and they're both, this is an energy of they're feeling like they want to push forward to you despite any block, like any sort of orthodoxy or thing holding them back. Once again, if it's that original story where they've been traditional, they've never done it before, they're willing to push past that, basically. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, that's the I don't give a shit anymore energy. They basically don't give a shit anymore of whatever they're trying to protect, whether it be their ego, or they're like, well, I've never done this before, so how am I supposed to do it now? Or I was in this relationship for so many years, and how do I expect? Like, they're just like, I'm out of there. So the good sign in their feelings, they're willing to basically, any sort of competition for you as well. Five of Wands, like Knight of Wands, they're willing to compete for your attention. Three of Cups is what I sense right from the beginning too, Sagittarius, okay? So that's good. Now, let's also go ahead and clarify why the Emperor is here in their intentions towards you. Why is the Emperor card here? Like, this is the type of person, like, you want to let lead you. Like, it's like almost, it's interesting. Let's see. Why is the Emperor card here for Sagittarius? Okay, the Emperor card is clarified by the Eight of Cups here. So it's what I sense, like they're looking away from this Five of Pentacles Hierophant. They're basically asking you to sacrifice something that's pretty good to give them a shot. The Eight of Cups is like they're being divinely guided towards you in their intention. They may even be letting go of their own boundaries. Like the Emperor, like this is maybe someone who like is reserved and they're like, I'm the Emperor. I don't ever want to put myself in, I don't ever want to be vulnerable. But guess what? If you're never vulnerable, you'll never love anyone. So basically I get the feeling of they're willing to like put their ego, they're not going to operate from ego completely. They're being guided towards you here, even if it doesn't make sense. Like whatever they're letting go of or whatever you're letting go of here, their intention is to kind of pull you into their own world here. Okay, so just be aware of that. Now, I do want to clarify why this is the centerpiece to your reading here, Sagittarius. Why is the Five of Pentacles here as the centerpiece to this reading for you? Let's go ahead and see. Why is this their intention, right? Five of Pentacles in the intention. Very interesting. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person doesn't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it. Basically, the Five of Pentacles to the Five of Cups here, they're in conflict here. I don't even think it's a third party. I don't think it's anything like that, Sagittarius. I think it's like this person just feels so scared. Like, they're probably confident on the inside, like even to inner to themselves, but there's something about you maybe that brings out all this fear in them. There's a deep fear that maybe you're not just gonna sacrifice your whole life to go with this person. And they kind of subconsciously realize that, so you're at odds, but some of you will make that decision. So basically here, there's a deep feeling of like being afraid that you're not going to take the offer, essentially. However the offer shows up to you will be different for all of you. Now, I do want to clarify why this Ten of Swords is here in the advice from Spirit, because Ten of Swords is death. I mean, come on, man. Why is this here in the advice from Spirit for you, Sagittarius? What the hell's going on here? Come on. I mean, what are you holding on to that's blocking you from this person? Spirit wants you to let go of something here and give this person a chance, Sagittarius. Death, Ten of Swords. Doesn't mean anyone's going to die. It just means this person could, if you're looking for leadership and you have a leadership in your life, like this person is going to change your life, but you're holding on to something. Could be that father wounding thing. It could be just because they're awkward, you outrightly reject them instead of giving them time to really learn who they are, right? It's like they make one false awkward move on a first date and you're like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this person. But it's like, oh, you just missed out on so much. So there's something you got to let go of, whether it's your traditions, like learning to meet this person halfway. I don't know why I'm getting this weird vibe. It's like, this is obviously not going to be for all of you. It's like this person could speak Spanish and you speak English and you like meet somewhere and you have this like love connection, but you literally don't speak the same language. So whether you don't speak the same literal language or you don't speak the same love language, there's an obstacle to be overcome here. Okay, so I don't even I'm done with that clarification basically. This is the final piece of advice from Spirit. Are you guys kidding me? Let go. Romance. There's something better. Thank you, Sagittarius, for putting up with my attitude issues here. I'm just having fun, as you can see. But I appreciate you listening to this reading, Sagittarius. Something strange is going on here. So if you want more information on your situation, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find all the information on that in the description box underneath this video. It'd be an honor to work one-on-one with you guys to help investigate what's going on here for your specific situation. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. And with that being said, I'll talk to you next time. Best of luck to you. Peace.